everybody, welcome back to the Eerie cast. It's been a long time. With me is Chris
What's up, everyone?
and Paul. You you
We're
turned your
back.
camera. You turned your camera the other way, remember?
Oh,
There you go. All right.
stupid.
And I'm
No, we're back.
James. We're back, baby. We are so
We are
back.
back.
We've been
We're
gone
back.
for too long. And then it sucks because our going away podcast was screwed. So instead of like having a
How
good
did how
podcast, we had like an apology podcast. But you know what I did? I don't know if you saw it, but I did post where you guys were talking about the guy trying to resurrect the guy at the funeral. I did post that up.
fucking yeah? What's his name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, we don't speak about that guy, dude. He's forsaken in these lands. That guy tried to resurrect somebody that has been dead for days. No intestines, no brain, nothing. It was just a hollow body, dude. And he was all
Mhm.
like, "Oh!" He did some, and then he just looked. He goes, I guess today wasn't the day for me to resurrect this guy. Like, no shit. You're not gonna bring him back. Like people, and then everybody was like, oh, like he really cared about him. I'm looking around going, what the fuck is going on here, dude? This isn't fucking Final Fantasy VII, dude. You can't put Phoenix down.
The fu-
The fuck? Can't bring this guy back. And I'm looking everywhere else, and everyone's like, oh,
yeah.
he loved him so much. He must have been a good friend of his. No, man, he wasn't. Oh man, how you guys doing? What's word on the street here?
Anything new?
Not really.
I
Just
know.
been playing random stuff like
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Damn, cheer up, bro. Why you look so sad, Chris?
Resident.
Eh, I know
Are you
Jimmy
okay?
just had
I'm
a
dying over
eye
here.
operation, right? Your eye is better now. What's the
Yeah.
status report on your eyeball or both of them? Which is kind of crazy
We.
how one went out right after the other one got fixed.
Yeah. So I had to do like some kind of like emergency like eye surgery thing because I had like a hemorrhage in my right eye, and so the doctor said, okay, well, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna clean it all out, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna take the cataract out that's in your eye. And I was like, the hell, I have a cataract? And they're like, yeah, it's a really big one too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh shit.
So now what's messed up is my right eye is okay. I think now my vision's like 20/25 in my right eye, so I can see pretty far with my right eye, but I still have to wear glasses because my left eye is still messed up. So I have glasses on with no lens in this eye, and then like the biggest lens possible in my left eye. And
Wait a
then
minute.
because I have a
You don't have a
cataract,
lens?
yeah,
You
there's
don't
no
have a
lens.
lens? What the fuck? I
Uh,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's hard to tell, huh?
I can't even
I couldn't
tell.
tell.
Yeah,
We
I
couldn't
can't
tell.
tell. The video's too small.
Damn,
Hmm.
optical illusion, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed at first, and everyone's like, "Oh, whoa, I wouldn't even notice if you hadn't said nothing." I was like, "Oh, okay, I should have kept my damn mouth shut then."
Yeah. Oh,
But
look at that.
but what trips me out the most was the cataract part. Is that do you guys remember I always used to complain that my old monitor was like too orange,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and so I bought like a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
monitor and it's a lot brighter and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
apparently, so if I close my right eye,
Mm-hmm.
everything looks very orange. If I close my
What
left eye
the
and open
heck?
my right eye, everything is very blue and white. And so what I learned was the cataract is like, I guess it's like it gets dirty or something, or it has like a tint to it. So I still have a cataract in my left eye, which turns
Yeah.
everything orange, and then everything in my right eye is like bright and beautiful and blue. So now the new monitor I bought, I specifically bought one that was like brighter, is like too freaking bright for me to look directly at it anymore. So I'm like,
Jeez.
oh great. So yeah, and then I think like the day I went in to get my right eye like completely checked out, and they're like, yeah, it looks good. That morning I had a hemorrhage in my left eye. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, good thing I'm going to the doctor.
Huh.
But the left eye, I guess, is healthier, so I still have a couple little squigglies moving around in there.
Yeah. I always get those. I can see them right now. When I do this, they float around. Look like Stevie Wonder.
But it was bad a couple weeks
I
ago. Like
think.
it was just in my eyesight because it's just
Uh,
blood. And like blood squirts into your eye, and then it starts to
What
like
the fuck?
Yeah, and then you get
That's
like little
fucking
weird
wild.
dots, and it looks like everything's so weird. And then, but your eye like naturally drains, and that was why I had to go in for the emergency surgery on the right because my eye wasn't draining, and apparently my eye was starting to swell up. And they're like, yeah, we gotta like get you in there soon. So I was like, all right, cool.
Wow.
And you know what?
Mm.
Doing the surgery was not that bad. They give you Valium or something like that, and you just don't give a fuck. You don't care what's going on. They put this
I don't
gigantic
know.
blanket on your head, and you're just like, "Eeng," and then they're like, yeah, just like follow the light with your eye, and you're like,
Hey, you're
like,
Uh,
fucking
and
ripped
you're awake the
doing
whole,
that.
yeah, you're awake the whole time, but you're just like,
Oh,
you just don't care. Like,
I can't do that. I can't, dude.
for reals, I
Uh,
mean, you don't know what's going on. It's not like you're seeing it go into your eye or anything like that. All you see is just like a light. That's all you see the whole time. And
wow.
you're just like hopped up on Quaaludes or something.
was it like that movie, Fire in the Sky, where the aliens were getting that shit in his eye
Yes, it
and
was
milking the
exactly
eye?
like that, except a lot gentler and more high.
And not in your butt either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why aliens have the need to start digging in there, but that's
Well, you know,
crazy.
scientifically, there's a lot of nerve clusters in your butthole.
All right, so it's been a while, man. We have been out of the scene, but we're back. We're gonna get this ball rolling. I do remember though, we were talking about some crazy stuff that was going on in your was it your backyard?
Yeah, dude, I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah.
when we talked about it, but it's
We
been
briefly
months.
talked about it.
Yeah,
You brought it up because I was talking about the shit that was going on in El Salvador.
yeah,
And that's when you're
yeah,
like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it reminded me of like, so it wasn't when I first moved in here. It was like 2019, right? 2020, 2019.
I guess. No, you oh yeah, yeah.
It
Okay.
was before COVID. I know that.
Yeah.
We should just
Okay.
instead of AD and BC, we should just do like before COVID and after COVID because I feel like that's like the best like time period
BCAC.
junction. Yeah.
Hmm.
But so before when we did our other little weird podcast, um I kept having these weird deals because I was doing a garden in the back of my house in the backyard, and I
Yeah.
kept like hearing something. Like I thought I kept hearing people like talking. And I'm like, what? Like I don't, and it was like in the like the train tracks. And it's like you know how you can like if you hear someone through like a wall, you could tell like distinctive voices, and you could tell if they're being like
Yeah.
you can't hear what they're saying, but you hear like
But it's muffled, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's what I was hearing in my backyard. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept thinking like, oh, maybe it's just people because I think there's like a little trail back there. And during the summer, people will walk up and down it because I think it's like there's like a wash and then there's the train and then up higher on the other side of the bank, I think there's like a little maybe there's like a little walkway. I'm not sure. And I've seen people walking back there, so I've heard people talking back there before. But I kept hearing like what sounded like three distinct voices, and I was hearing it
Hmm.
so often, I was able to tell like one like they all sound like kids. That's why I kept thinking like maybe someone's just like sitting there like behind my house, like on the wash, just talking or something weird.
Hmm.
You know how kids are. Like they're like, oh, let's just go hang out in some random spot and talk about
Let's go smoke weed by the wash.
yeah, something weird like that, right? Like let's just go hang out where the dangerous trains are at. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So I
I
could
know.
tell
Me and my friends used to hang out at the LA River.
yeah, I know. It's like
Yeah.
we would just do dumb
Shit
shit. You're
like
just
that.
like, oh hey, like we're in the middle of nowhere. Let's just get out of our car and go hang out over there.
Fuck.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying though, like I could tell like one was like an older boy, one was a younger girl, and there was another like younger boy. I don't know about ages and stuff like that, but maybe like a teenager, maybe like a like an elementary school girl, then maybe like a middle school boy or something like that. And I could hear like these like muffled voices. And I would just like sit out in the backyard and be like, what the hell are they saying? Like I can't tell. But what always tripped me out was when the train would go by, because the train comes by here like frequently. The
It's an active
voices
train
would
track,
get
right?
the voices would get louder. Like
Oh.
they're trying to talk over the train. So
Oh wow.
I could hear their voices louder when the train comes, but it was still muffled. So it was so weird. And then I think I told you, right? Like I was out there and I was just kind of getting like I was just like maybe it was like a couple days in, I was hearing it and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going crazy or what's going on. And I think I tried to record it, and I don't remember if you heard anything or not. You remember that? Like I was outside with my phone, and you were like on the phone, and
Yeah.
you're like, I was like,
No,
do you
I
hear
don't
them
think I heard
talking?
it.
And
No.
you're like, I don't know, I hear something, but I can't really tell if it's people talking or not. And I'm like, shit, like I can't record it. And
You know what you need to do?
hmm,
Get one of those cheap little Chinese knockoff, like, security cameras and get a Wi-Fi extender and fucking I don't know. I don't even know what your backyard looks like, but I can imagine that the wash is right behind, right at the very back of your yard.
yeah,
Look, because you're right next to the wash, right? Is what you're saying?
yeah. So it's like there's a back gate, and then there's like a little bit of ground, and then it just drops down to like this wash, and then across the wash is the train tracks.
Okay, so would it be like, I don't know. What I would do is I'll install a post. I don't know what the fucking guidelines in your city is, because out here in Cali you can't do shit without fucking asking permission. You have to, like, just if you want to fart, you have to call the city and be like, "Can I get plans for that?"
Mm-hmm.
And then they charge you up the ass for everything. But what you can do, install one of those Chinese security cameras, like a decent one that's Wi-Fi
Right.
and with a memory card too. Freaking put the post up, because I don't know. Do you have trees blocking the wash,
Yeah, there's
or
trees
can?
blocking it.
Mm,
And it's
Hmm.
weird
well,
because I told you, right? It's always in that weird one corner of my lot too. Like if I go to the other side of the wall of my backyard, I don't hear anything. I go to the other
It's only in
side,
that.
like on the right hand side, I can hear it.
Hmm.
All right. So put up, dig a hole, obviously, and put a fucking a post
Hmm.
where you can screw in the camera in, like a wooden post or whatever. Just something. It doesn't have to be like fucking. You don't have to get concrete and. No, just dig a fucking hole, fill that shit up, pack it down, fucking have that post, sticking up in the air over your fence, and have the camera fucking pointing straight down, because the cat. I'll send you a link too. They're like $50, and they're night
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah. I know
They're
which ones
fucking
you're talking
night vision.
about.
You don't need a service. You don't need, all that crazy shit. You should fucking have one of those directly pointed at where you hear the voices, dude. That
Yeah.
would be cool. And then even if you don't capture any video, you will capture audio.
Well, see, here's the thing though. I haven't heard the voices in the years.
Uh,
In fact, I remember I was telling you like I stopped kind of like going back there. Well, not that I stopped going back there, but I stopped like kind of paying too much attention to it after I went back there one night and I heard it. I could hear them talking, and I was telling myself, "There's no way those are just actual kids sitting back there." And so I was like, I actually went. Like I didn't go through my fence, but I was on the edge of my fence. I'm like,
yeah.
"Hello, hello," like yelling over the fence, like "Hello, who's back there?" And remember, I told you my neighbor freaked me the hell out because he
No.
was he was back there
Uh-oh.
too. It's dark, right?
Oh
And he was in the
shit.
back.
That's
He was in the back of his fence, right where I was. So like like whatever, like there's our the fence
yeah.
line. I'm here. He was on the other side of the fence. There's a little
Oh,
tree
he
between
must
the
have.
two of
He must
us.
have. He must have heard it too. Then.
I don't know. He didn't say anything. Well, I mean, he did, but he didn't say anything about that. But I was like, hello, hello. And then he said, I can't remember what he said to me now, though, man. I'm gonna have to go back to our old SoundCloud stuff and see if I can find that episode. But I could have sworn he said something like he didn't say it like to me like, "Oh, who you talking to?" But he was back there and he didn't scare me, but "Oh, oh, there's someone is back here." Like in my head I was like, "Oh, someone is back here."
Yeah.
And he said something like, "Oh, oh yeah." He just said something nonchalantly like, "Oh yeah, like there's a lot of people that like walk back here." And he's like, "You got to be careful because they might jump your fence or something." I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then he happened to say something that tripped me out, which was like, he was, there's a lot of like kids that have like died like back here. He's like,
The fuck?
because what they'll
Oh,
do
he
is
just confirmed it.
right, and that's what scared me. That's what freaked me out because he was like, oh yeah, he's like, a couple years ago, like a couple of kids like died back here, and
What
I was like,
the?
what? Okay, so in my head, what I interpreted was maybe he didn't hear the voices or he did hear them, but he was kind of like similar to me. He didn't want to like mention it, like because you never know.
Yeah.
You might be crazy. He might be crazy too. But then he started mentioning like the kids that died. He goes, oh yeah, he's like the one that made me like the most sad was this little girl that got hit by the train while her and her friends were back there like just walking like to the park or whatever. And I was like, no way. Like no
That's
way.
crazy.
And it trips me out because um he's like, oh yeah, like, and I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'd heard about people getting hit by the train, but I didn't realize it happened close to here. He goes, oh yeah, that little park like behind my house, I think directly behind my house, there's this weird little tiny park. All it has is a
Yeah.
bench, and it's like whatever memorial park or something like that. And then the other side of that is like the county library. And so from what I understand, I think a kid and her friends went to the library, then they went to the park, and then I guess they walked home behind the tracks or something, and either the
Yeah.
girl like fell in or something weird happened, and I guess she lost
Oh,
her life back there. But he didn't tell me
the
about
hell?
anybody else, but he just told me about that little girl, and I was like, oh shit, I hear that little girl. So skip ahead a few years. The last couple months since you mentioned it, I haven't heard any voices,
Huh.
but both of my dogs have been freaking the hell out anytime they ever go to that corner of the lot.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, bro. Install a camera.
Yeah,
Trust
it,
me, dude.
it trips me out
You're gonna
because
you got to get some. You're gonna get
I don't
something.
know. I don't know. Like I still haven't heard anything in a long time. I haven't
Oh,
really
you don't need
been
to hear. Maybe it's happening when you're not there. Maybe or it's selective spiritual activity. Like maybe
maybe.
they don't want you to hear them.
I don't
But
know,
the
but
all the animals, they know what the fuck's going on in that corner, dude.
yeah. So
Yeah, they
so
know
my
what's going
dog
on. There's a
Izzy,
presence there.
the older dog, she'll run out there at like 2 or 3 in the morning and just start barking.
There
And
we
it's
go.
not like the
It's when the spirits
barks.
mock the Trinity, dude.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
but the
Yeah,
barks
at
are,
three
are
in the
like
morning.
are
3 in the
those
morning.
like, hey, like someone's at the door kind of barks too. So like, oh
hmm.
hey, someone's
Oh,
here kind of barks. And my wife's like, babe, go out there. Like she's barking again. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, just let her bark. Like who cares? And I go out there and I see her and she's standing right there on the very corner of our lot, like just
the
barking at the
fuck.
trees. And I go out there and I have that big powered flashlight because I'm thinking maybe she's barking at a raccoon or something. And I shine the light up in the trees and I'm looking everywhere. I'm like, okay, I don't see no like eyes or anything looking back at me. And then when I go up to her, she's not looking up or anything like that. She's looking just like straight, like towards the fence. So I'm like, oh God, okay. I'm like, whatever. Maybe she's just getting senile. But then our puppy buddy, he reacts differently. He reacts scared. And there's been a couple like he loves being in the backyard, but he'll
Yeah.
run in circles and circles and circles and stuff. But the few times I've gone to like the corner because I still have like a couple of like garden beds and stuff like that over there. So I'll go over there and I'll kind of dig up some stuff, try to get some soil, throw some compost on there, and he won't come near me when I'm over there. And when he does, it's like he does it on accident. Like he's running towards me and he puts the brakes on, and then he'll stop, look in that corner, bark, and then go duh, and then run away. And I'm like,
Oh
what the
shit.
hell was that? What the hell is
Okay.
that? Like his reaction is so funny. And I'm like, oh man, what is going on here? Like I don't want to do anything, but I don't know. Like I don't know.
Just put all you have to do. You don't have to interact. Just put the camera up
I don't know. I mean, I'll see.
or
I
attach it
don't
to
know
your
if I want
fence.
to go through all that dumb stuff to capture anything. I
Or
just I just want my dog to stop barking. That's all I want to do.
well, I mean, capture it so we can fucking see what's going on, dude. I want to see what's going on. I really don't want to fly all the way out there to install my own camera.
Well, like I said,
So I
I haven't heard anything, but it's the dogs that
yeah,
have.
but the presence is still there. They're
Yeah,
still
they're
there.
reacting to something, and it trips me out.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, fucking Paul, man. I had to bring that shit up, and now it's like back, you
Because you
know?
told me
It's gonna
years
start. It's
ago
gonna
when you
start.
when it yeah, when you first moved into that house, you were talking about like there's some weird shit going on by the train tracks.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked you, like, oh yeah, is it still going on? And you're like, you know what? And I'm like, oh fuck. So we gotta record. We had to record it. Like me, like I thought I was gonna go to El Salvador and stay up in that house to
Mm-hmm.
record all that crazy shit that goes around in my aunt's. Because my aunt was telling me and my mom that whenever
The
she
the
stays
the
there,
duende thing, right? The one that like tortured your aunt or something?
no, the duende is the one that tortured my
Cousin, okay, yeah.
cousin. But this is like by the no. So this house is directly up on the hill, like on the same street that my grandma lives on, right? But this is like up, like on the very top of the hill, deep inside where there's a lot of trees and stuff. That's where my aunt built the house. And she said that when she stays up there, because it's away from the it's technically away from the village because it's not in the cluster of like houses.
Mm-hmm.
It's just up on a lonely hill, away from everybody pretty much. But it's
Hmm.
in the street does connect. It's weird. It's weird.
Right.
But she says that when she stays up there, it'll be like 2, 3 in the morning, and she'll hear people, like it's multiple footsteps walking around her house and then walking on her porch, because she has a porch that wraps around the whole house.
Okay.
So in the back part is where the master bedroom is. They have their own little porch there that they can just walk out to and hang out, right? There's a hammock and everything. Now the room on if you're facing the front door on the right side of the house, same porch. So it's a porch that connects. You've seen those old ranch homes, right? Where the porch actually goes all the way around the
Yeah,
house,
yeah,
like Cracker Barrel, pretty much,
yeah.
something like that. And she says that she'll just hear multiple people just walk, and she'll be there by herself sometimes,
Hmm.
and she freaks out because she thought like, oh, what if it's like fucking gangbangers are kind of trying to hide from the cops? But this is already like that dude already locked everybody up, and up in that hill, like you gotta really, really, really be bold to walk that late at night in the dark around somebody's house.
Huh.
But it's like multiple footsteps. It's like, like she's tripping out. So I thought I was gonna stay there and I was gonna set up my GoPro camera and oh, it's a ghost.
I'm saying he's been taken. The fucking aliens got him.
and so
Shut the
and
door.
so I and so I
You sh- you should have seen his face while you're trying to tell your story.
I was trying to avoid looking at his face when he was talking, but I was just like, not like so. So I thought I was gonna set up my GoPro. I was gonna set up like a bunch of stuff to capture whatever's around the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't stay there. Wasn't staying there. I stayed further down on the hill where I usually stay at. But I went on a little trip because my uncle, you know, I acquired land over there. Well, I acquired the family ranch, and I'm only taking up so much acreage because my uncle, he has another portion of that land, but his is for his like farm. Like he has all the cows and shit. So we go deep into that ranch, and he's showing me like, oh yeah, look, here's the where the natural water comes from. It connects to yours. It connects to mine. It connects to this. This is where the cows graze. We
Shit.
have the sugar canes over here. We did like about, I want to say like 4 or 5 miles deep. Like we were really walking in there.
Hmm.
And then we finally get to this one spot deep in that ranch where it's flat. And I remember telling you the story how about my cousin who was she was pretty much a little hoe. She was like the village hoe, I guess.
Yeah.
And this
Village
fucking
hoe.
duende was
That's funny.
fucking harassing her and whipping her and all that shit. She had like marks on her back, and
Hmm.
she got dragged when she went up there to where the ranch was at.
Hmm.
And my uncle and me, this is me not knowing. I've never been there. I've never seen this place before. This is like all new to me. And
Yeah.
right as we're walking into that little flat area, um,
No. Stay.
that's where I got this. By the way,
Yeah,
the
I can hear
spirit of
it.
Chris. I know
I
I
can
can,
hear
but
it.
you keep
You,
talking. What
are
are you
you making
doing?
Ovaltine? What are you doing?
Oh, right here.
Ovaltine.
Oh,
He's
what the
old.
fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck?
hey, dude, Hey, you're old, Chris. You're older. Well, you and Jimmy are the oldest, right? Fuck.
Oh,
How is it that I look more beat the fuck up than you guys?
genetics?
I guess. I guess I was born to
Genetics,
be
yeah,
fucked up.
genetics, yeah.
But
You were
'Cause I don't
born
have
beat
white
the
hair,
fuck up.
so
yeah. So then we get to this flat area, and I start getting this like I don't want to be there vibes, right? I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, and it wasn't even that like being exhausted from that hike. It
Hmm.
was just like it was like a like there's like no how do I say, just be like uneased. Like I wasn't comfortable. Like I just didn't want to be there.
Okay.
And I was just kind of looking around. I was going like, yo, dude, what the fuck? Like, why is it like it's heavy here? And he goes, oh yeah, this is where my mom, your great grandmother, your aunt, and your cousin saw the duende, and he was up on that tree right there.
Hmm.
And I'm looking right, and I'm like, dude, no wonder. Like, no wonder I was getting like, even before walking into like, there's like a barrier I must have crossed,
Hmm.
and it was heavy. Like, you know how like when you go into a house and
Yeah,
you're
it's,
not,
isn't it like
and you
called
don't
like
feel,
oppression or something like that? Like it
yeah.
just feels
So
heavier. It feels like you're just dread.
yeah,
Like you
like
just feel like dread, like existential
yeah,
dread
like
or
I just didn't want
something.
to be there anymore. I was done. Like I didn't want to be there. And he's like,
huh.
yeah. And then he informs me like, yeah, like during the Civil War, a lot of the guerrilleros, they brought all the soldiers here and they killed them right here.
Huh.
They would execute them right here. And I'm like, oh fuck, well, no wonder. No wonder there's that kind of pressure in the air. And what
Yeah.
was trippy is that I look up and there's a shit ton of fucking toucans just flying around eating. And I was just like, oh, let me take a picture of it.
Huh.
I have a couple of pictures in there. I'll post them up later. But but yeah, it was fucking weird, dude. It was weird. And it was only in that spot. After once we walked out of it, I was fine.
Hmm.
I didn't mind exploring more. But no, that was fucking weird. The minute he told me that, I'm like, it makes sense. And then he dropped the bombshell of, yeah, there was a shit ton of soldiers fucking executed here and tortured. I'm like, oh yeah,
Huh.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can
So
see why. I can
Oh,
see why I felt like that.
so I
But yeah,
wonder
that was
how
fucking
that
weird.
that how does that work with like the duende thing? I wonder.
yeah, it's
I
weird.
Just
guess
like the bad
it's just
juju in
a
the area or something, or
yeah, it's just like like I know it sounds cheesy, but the spiritual pressure, like it just the fucking the amount of
let's say it's
death in that
bleach.
area. Yeah, like the hollows or whatever the fuck.
It's like I could feel
No,
so
but
much pressure in this room.
no, but you like legit. It just didn't. I didn't feel comfortable walking in that area, and it wasn't like I was scared or it's just like like you're fucking like. Imagine just walking in the fucking heat for 8 hours straight, no water, no food, barefoot on concrete.
Hmm.
Like that's how uncomfortable it was. Like I
Huh.
just didn't want to fucking be there. Yeah, I just didn't want to be there. But the minute we walked out of that little area, that little flat area, I was fine. We kept going. We we went to a spot where the whole village ran to when somebody came into town during the Civil War. It's like, oh, the soldiers are coming. The soldiers are coming. Everybody run. They're coming. And everyone's like, oh shit, we're gonna get bombed. The whole fucking village ran up through that ranch,
Huh.
up past that flat area,
Uh-huh.
and then about another mile in, there's like a fence that belongs to somebody else's ranch and our ranch, but then the whole village was in that area.
Hmm.
And they're away because like back then there like plane bombings, dude. Like the planes will swoop in and bomb the jungle to flush out the gorillas.
Hmm.
Not actual like
Gorillas.
not that, but like the
Not the
fucking
gorillas in the mist.
the faction, dude. Like the anti-government faction that
Yeah, you're
was
talking about
there.
that.
Yeah,
I
so
wonder
they
how
were
they're
flushing
doing
them
So
out.
nowadays.
I don't know. Look at the gels. Look at the gels over there, dude.
it's all clean now.
No, fuck
Well, they're
no.
all full now, but
They're all full of shit. So yeah, that was a trip. I didn't I got a few pictures, but like as far as like
that was like in
ghost
January,
hunt,
right?
December I went over there.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So not
Yeah,
that long
that
ago.
was in December.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think we
Oh,
talked
no.
about it, and then you went, but then you
Yeah,
pussied
so I
out and
didn't get
didn't
to
record
set up
anything.
anything. Next time I like when I go again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to talk to my aunt and I'm gonna ask her, look, I don't want to stay in your house, but my family will stay down there. I just want one night up in that house. I want to set up some cameras and I want to see what the hell's going on. Because she won't stop talking about it. She always tells my mom like it freaks me out. That's why I always stay at the family house. Like my son built that house up there, and it's a shame because nobody wants to use it because of that reason.
Yeah.
Like they're freaked the fuck out. Like they're super freaked the fuck out, and they don't like that. And I'm like, all right, well, let me go up there. But the thing is, I want to go with multiple people. I'm not doing that shit by myself. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not. And then whoever's gonna go with me, they're gonna have a gun
Do
at
you feel
least, just to
comfortable
make sure.
taking your mini me or no?
No, hell no,
No?
hell no, dude.
You don't think she would
I
like
don't.
it?
Well, it's not that she won't like it. It's just I don't want something attaching to her and
Yeah.
then messing her life up.
Yeah.
That's what I worry. That's what I worry a lot about. You see, that's the risk. Like I don't like that shit either. Like Ouija boards and
Yeah.
fucking doing all this crazy shit trying to provoke spirits. I don't like it because nothing good comes out of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh, but
You're
look,
definitely poking the
hey,
bear with that one.
yeah, you are. You're opening a door that you're not going to be able to close. So fuck it. Why do
I
that?
mean, like, if you go, you just gotta be there with like, you just gotta be whatever, timid about it, sort of. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, just want to see if you're still here or not. Okay, cool. And then when you leave, you tell them like, you can't. I'm not allowing you to come with me. You have to stay here. Do not attach yourself to me. And then you just
Imagine
turn
the
around and
ghost is
dust your
like,
feet off.
the ghost will be like, this
Yeah.
fucking guy's telling me I
Who's he
can't go with
telling
him.
me? Yeah.
What
He's
the
speaking
fuck does he
English. I can't understand a word
does,
he's fucking saying.
does he pay my bills?
Stupid. My
Does he sign
ghost
my
bills?
checks? Fuck you.
Does he have my ectoplasm payments? I don't think so.
No, no, no. But I'm gonna try. But next week, I'm going to San Diego on a little family trip,
Yeah.
and I don't. I have to ask my wife if she did it, but it's like this little. I guess it's like a San Diego package that the city has where you get to, for day one, you get to go to SeaWorld, Safari, San Diego Zoo, and then day two you get to do whale watching or whatever. They have like activities like they have a bundle package with an itinerary that you can do for the
Hmm.
weekend or whatever out there
It's
or
cool.
for whatever day you go.
Yeah.
There's a haunted tour
Ooh.
on there. I will be recording that. I wish I had meta glasses because I don't want to be that one fucking moron that just walks around with a big old fucking
Yeah.
tripod.
You're like, oh, okay, what's going on here? What's
Oh,
going on there? Oh
talking
my god.
more. Hold on. How do
Yeah.
I
Whoa,
do this?
whoa.
Oh,
What?
the ghost wants his food.
I know. This
But
motherfucker's been
yeah,
eating the whole time.
I'm gonna record it though. I'm gonna take my gimbal
Hmm.
because I have a giant fucking Hohem gimbal, the M7. Pretty dope. I used it when I was fishing. Yeah, it's a fucking
Okay.
and it tracks. It has AI tracking and everything. It's fucking
Oh, that's
dope.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that with me. And I know I'm gonna be the most obnoxious person there, but I want to record everything. I just want to see if I get something.
Hmm.
So I will be reporting live from the mean streets of San Diego for
Mm-hmm.
this stuff. And then you know, our our fill-in host over here, Mr. Spooks,
Oh,
Spook 64. How's it going, Spooks?
no way.
I know, dude.
Really?
Oh, that's crazy. That's
Damn. Straight from India, huh?
straight from India.
Man, this fool. He is not
This one.
committed. We're kicking him
But
out.
that's it, dude.
That's it. This is
You're not a
Dunzo.
part of the pallet game. You're not going to be a part of this. Fire, fire.
It's good. Yeah.
Good, good,
I
good.
feel like
This is
we've
going
been
to be
doing
the
that a lot.
podcast.
We're up 6 months and then we're like down 3 months or something. It's
I
always
know, but we
something
got to
weird
take
with
care of our
us.
health, man. We're fragile little creatures,
I
as they
know.
say.
We're getting old. Getting old and dumb and can't help
Okay.
it.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
40. 43, 44
Oh,
next month.
you're only 3 years older than me then.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I'm 2 years older than you.
oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
2 years.
And we're still
Fucking
not
Chris,
sure when the hell Chris was born.
hey, 70. Oh,
What was
hey,
he? Dude, we
bro.
make fun that he's 50 years old, but I still think he is 50 years old.
No lie, dude. I think he's like legit creeping
He's two
creepers
midgets
to
in a trench
fucking
coat, man. What the hell?
damn, bro. Hey, no lie, dude. Chris has to be 50, bro. There's no way because when I met this dude,
He was
I was
already
in
he
sixth.
looked the same
He
now that
was
he
he was
did
already
then.
30, bro. No, I met Chris in junior high, man. I think I was in sixth grade. He was no, he was a grade higher than me, I think. I want to
See,
say when I was in
and
sixth,
then he says like he graduated after you. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here, dude?
he
I'm
didn't
gonna,
graduate after. He graduated before, like way before me, because
I don't.
I was in 10th grade when he graduated. So he was a grade higher than me.
That would have been
He
two
was a
grades
grade higher.
higher.
So when I was in sixth grade, I met him when he was in seventh grade. Because when I got to seventh grade, he went to eighth, graduated. So I went a whole year with no Chris at junior high. And then in high school, we reunited. And yeah, he graduated. I didn't even graduate. I was supposed to graduate, I think 2001, I think.
Well, Chris was supposed to graduate in 1992, so I mean, it makes a difference.
What the fuck? That'll be fucking wild, dude, because like that. What are you doing here?
I'm just saying, every time we ask Chris about something, the timelines never match up, right?
I don't know. Sometimes the timelines don't even match with me either. I forget. It's been so long, dude. No, but Chris graduated before me because I remember him trying to get tickets so I can go to his graduation, and they only gave him two because the school was fucking stingy, dude. Like
Yeah, they don't.
only I think only his mom and dad went to to where was it?
Mm.
It was at
Fairfax.
Fairfax, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Fairfax. Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't even go, but it's like stupid because it's like why the fuck do I need a ticket to go when I already go to the school? Like I just went.
Yeah.
Like during lunch, I just went to the ceremony.
Nice.
What time is it? It's
Well,
10:30.
Chris
Oh, I
hasn't
gotta
even
go.
said nothing yet. What the hell have you been doing this
Well,
whole
what
time,
can
Chris?
yeah? What have you been doing, Vegeta?
What have I been doing? That's a good question. Actually, mine's is very controversial, but that's another. What's been
What?
happening in the
Well,
last?
Oh no, I
this is
I
this is
don't
the
want to say.
time.
Don't even don't say
I
because
already
This is
know.
the
No,
hold on.
time.
Don't even don't even jump because
no, no, no.
that person watches. So don't say shit.
Yeah, look. I
Yeah,
gotta
there you
admit,
go.
like we
Don't say.
gotta leave that one out of the. We
Yeah,
can't
it has
talk
to
about
be.
that.
Yeah, that has to be like.
That's one thing I
I
have
don't.
to agree on, and I rarely agree with Chris.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But
I don't want to.
we're gonna leave that one out of it because that one's a little too close to home or personal or whatever you want to
Personal,
call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you later.
Well, like
But
nothing creepy crazy's happened to you,
No, it's
because
not
like nobody
creepy.
tried to
No,
stick
no,
their hand in your butt or something and work you
no
like a puppet.
no 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 ghosts or UFOs you've seen recently.
not
You were seeing
really.
them like
Just all the ones that my
daily.
neighbor posted. Yeah.
What
Remember
ones
What?
your
What he
neighbor
the
posted?
posted?
remember the one that he sent you that video with a little star? Remember it was like a video or something that he was showing?
Yeah, that was
I
months
think it was
ago though.
yeah, I think that
I
was
Was
like
it
haven't
the
seen that
nothing
last
one. What was
nothing
that one
new,
about?
nothing recent? It
yeah, it
was
was
like
just right here by
he was like looking up at something in the sky, and it was like it was just weird. Like it wasn't a star, but it was just sitting there. It
yeah,
wasn't
it
a
was
plane
weird.
or nothing. It wasn't
Aliens,
moving.
bro.
So. But yeah, we have that on the podcast, or we had that on one of the videos.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so. It
nice,
was like
nice,
one
nice.
of the last videos, man.
Check it out. Look, I got this. This is new. Chris already saw it, but look at
Oh, the
this.
hat.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh
I
shit.
got my own fucking hat. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Like
And not only
legit.
that, this bad boy, not just any hat. It's a red. Where the fuck is that logo at? It's a redhead hat.
So you bought it at Cabela's.
I bought it at Bass Pro Shop for fucking $20, dude.
Oh, okay.
Clearance. It's a fucking good hat. I like it. I wear it every
That's
day.
cool. I thought it was like a legit hat, like you went to like a hat guy.
No. Well, that is pretty legit hat. It's a nice hat. It's a nice hat.
Yeah.
Just like that hat you see up on the corner behind me, up over here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fishing hat right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a fishing hat right there. And then you see my dirty ass wall that I've been trying to get painted forever, but for some reason, every time I say, "Hey, my apartment needs to be repainted. Can we do something about it?" Oh, well, my partner doesn't want to put money into it, so I'm not going to do it. All right, then. So I guess I'm going to have to do it myself.
Yeah.
But that's the years of child abuse or abuse
The
from the
hell?
child. I didn't beat my kid. That came
Beat
out
your
wrong.
kid with the wall.
Pause. But it was my kid destroying my house. The
Mhm.
minute she turned 2 and the minute she figured out how to walk, all the doors on my entertainment center ripped off. She ripped them off bare hand. She went, "Ah," and there was solid oak, and she ripped it off the hinges, destroyed all my walls in the house, freaking like, and then she wrote on one of the wall in the hallway, she wrote XD LOL
What?
when she was like 3. Yeah, XD LOL. And then she's like, it was Anthony. Anthony did it. Anthony did it. Like, shut up, you little liar. And then it did. Oh, she was a goofy kid when she was little.
All right,
All
Chris,
right.
get us out of here. Take us away.
Yeah, get us the fuck out of here,
All right.
kid.
Thanks for watching.
Hold on. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll make another podcast soon, right? Hopefully.
Come on. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
Damn, bro,
So
you
that's
been
pretty
working
much it.
out?
I'm getting buff. Like,
Oh, you been
It's because
working
he
out? You
carries
look
all
like
them salad buckets from Whole Foods,
oh,
bro.
salad bar.
All them buckets you be stealing from Whole
it. Damn.
Damn. That's
Foods.
fun.
All right, so I guess that
I guess that's
That's
it.
it. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
I mean,
it.
that's
We're
it.
gonna call it there. So thank you
I'm
guys
gonna stop it.
Watching,
for
like and
watching and
subscribe.
listening. Yep.
And hopefully we're back.
Yeah.
We will be back. We are back.
Watch, we could go
We're
on another
definitely back.
hiatus immediately.
No. If that's the case, I'll just go solo. If you guys can't do it, I'll just do a little intimate session with
Ooh,
the viewers.
candlelights and in a bubble bath.
Fuck,
Little
there's gonna be fucking
toesies
black
sticking up.
candles, pentagrams, and Satan, baby. Woo!
Oh,
Imagine.
woo.
No, none of that. You know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. The minute I said that and I looked down, I forgot we got this at a concert in Sacramento, and then look what this is. Look what I found.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
shit.
cool.
That's not
Yeah,
cool.
I don't even know where. Like, I remember they were giving these out at the concert, and I just legit looked down. I saw I saw this part of the card. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "What the fuck is it?" And I turned over, like, "Oh fuck!" Like right when we're talking about that. That's crazy. I mean, that is a gnarly ass. Imagine getting this tatted on your back, dude.
That's
That's
not cool.
that's
That's
like a whole month worth of tattooing right there. But we don't do that shit here on this podcast. We're good Christian folks.
Yeah, that's a lot of baby sacrificing, that's for sure.
That's for sure. All
All
right.
right.
Well,
all right.
see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for
Later, there,
listening. Thanks for
one.
watching. I'm glad we're back.
Laters.
Later.